Alright, we can get things back going again.
Hurrah!
Welcome back.
Welcome back,
Technical
everyone.
issues on Forge's side, but thankfully they got it going again pretty quickly, so we can at least continue.
Yeah.
In the world, the mind flare attacked us. That's what happened.
It was only 5 minutes, but it felt like eternity.
That's what it says.
I'm sorry, what?
That's what happens.
Okay.
That's all that happens.
No.
Probably Epsilon and.
Are we, out of curiosity, are we riding throughout the night?
Actually, we would get there before
It's
night.
only 7 a.m., I think.
What?
It's 3 p.m. or 3 a.m.
That's 3 a.m.
Yeah, I'm fucking snoozing.
It's 7 a.m.
Yeah, because it's like, here's the... We started over here, morning, got to there, then traveling on the road.
Yeah, you're
Since
fine.
we're fine?
Yeah, we'll be fine to get there.
Les shrug, won't argue.
I mean,
Would we have enough time to take a short rest on the way?
yeah.
I imagine the cart's
you can take
probably just a short rest.
Yeah, you have several hours to take short rest. That's fine.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Stitch is a decent driver.
do
She can drive decently.
And Serge will be there next
A
door
short
to make
rest
sure.
to regain my 1 hit point and to get rid of the
I'm
I shall also
I'll
do the
probably
same thing.
she's EP.
So, as I was going to do before shit went down, I would like to ask the DM. I'm going to cast Sending to our benefactor to see if he is currently still alive.
Who you contacting?
I am contacting the captured Lord Manor that has been not with us for a while, just to see if he's still alive.
Oh,
Ah.
you do not
I have
get the
gained-
connection.
I do not gain the connection.
No.
Flint, realizing this, he's going to slam his hands together and be like, "Okay, so
100% chance the message does not arrive. Okay, yeah, that's bad.
I'm going to just so bad news. The Lord is most likely dead.
Oh, that's not good to hear.
So our benefactor is now finished. The best we can do is attempt to work with his son and hope for the same effects. Other than that, we are out of a job.
I didn't even realize I was in a job, but
I'm sorry, were you not paying attention there, hon?
no, it's just. I mean, I'm tagging along in your sense, but I didn't.
No, I was referring to the others since they were all quiet.
I mean, we could just do this out the kindness of our hearts. He rolls his eyes.
Well, no, I'm being straight. I'm not saying that we are going to quit what we're doing. I'm just meaning more of like, now we have no means of income from doing.
Yeah, potentially finding a new backer or something of a similar sort would probably be a good idea now. I guess that's no necessary.
Maybe backer.
I'm sorry.
Maybe Glitz beer backer.
Flint raises a finger, but then curls it back down. It's like, he is a deal maker, and what pittance would he have on us?
I don't know, honestly.
If you want to try and ask him if he will aid in us trying to, bring the worlds together or whatnot, be my guest. I mean, there's also the son that we could attempt to talk about this with, and see if he's willing to take up his father's late work.
There is also the chance of, I mean, she's busy with her politics, but It technically is up her alley.
Who?
My mother.
Do you?
Again, it's the same situation as before of having to wait until she gives a ring.
Well, I mean, Okay, it's never mind. So currently we're jobless. We have no way of getting income from this. Now we're in the new city. Let's see if this town folk are conscious. Shall we?
Yes, let us.
Can Seraph walk up to the nearest gnome that he's seen? And in Gnomish, it says, do you recommend any good shops around here?
Shops? Yeah, there's all kinds of shops. What kind of shop are you looking for?
Stop at magical shop first, if you guys have one.
Yeah, they got an artificial shop. You want to go to that?
For sure. Where would that one be, please?
So the artificer shop. Be that one down here.
Sweet. Okay.
Alright, Seraph's gonna head over there. He says, they seem conscious enough. They actually responded to me saying
Oh
something,
yeah.
so...
They're all kinds of gnomes here.
They also seem very friendly.
Well, that's good.
Hello there. As just a general question, as we are travelers, have you had any kind of like in the direction of the town we just came from? Has there been any strange activity, or know if you were doing any trade, if you would know any contact from that town?
From the dwarves over there.
Yeah.
I mean, we've lost contact with them about like a month ago.
I see. Okay. As a personal question,
No one has really honestly gone in or gone out from that town or like since then.
well, we just came from there, and it is not great. Would you happen to, as just a personal question of informing whoever's leading the current town, something of a mayor's or noble lines that we may speak with?
Oh, that'll
As
be the queen.
Gotcha, and if you wouldn't mind showing that on the map. Or in general
Big
directions.
old
As
Villanova. Yeah.
Got it. I say, think we've got... Stitch is like, she's keeping her calm the best she can, but she does have like a, oh, okay, so I mean, not bad, but they need to know kind of look.
Let's... So just look back at him. Let's warn them first, and I'm gonna go to the artifice to see if they have anything good.
I agree.
I'll be your
It's on the way,
translator.
isn't it? We just...
It is, yes.
How about we just go to the artificer shop first together as a group, and then continue onwards? Wouldn't that
I am
just be
okay with
the
this
easiest way?
as... Yes, I am okay with this as, even though there might not be known activity, it might be best to still stick together for now.
Alrighty.
Okay, I don't have the shop set up for this place just yet, but
Yeah, it's all good. Also, as a funny question, how do they respond to Umbra? Because he is fucking huge!
He is, yeah,
compared to them.
it's huge. So that big dog gonna be a problem.
Stitch will like raise up a hand. Oh, he is with me, sir. He is well trained and will not cause any problems. You have my word.
I hope not. I mean, bloody bastard's huge.
For a Feywolf, this is typically their size. I mean, I've heard they can be bigger, although they have to be higher up for that. But he is rather well trained, and he is bonded with me, so he will not cause any problems. He's actually quite friendly, even though he sometimes likes to not admit so. I am a natural, as some would call me, a Fey Paladin or a Walker of the Trees. So you can take my word for this.
Surf just says no, but she hasn't eaten me yet, and then pets Sombra.
Alright, so they'll allow it to be around, they're just gonna keep...
They're keeping an eye.
Yeah, they're gonna keep an eye.
Yeah, 100% makes sense. They don't know her, so... Giant fuck-off wolf to people that are smaller than her. Yeah. Makes perfect sense.
Well, I'm still technically smaller than most gnomes.
Yeah.
I'm small even amongst gnomes, so this is funny.
Yeah, you're like 2 foot something, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's like 2'6".
How, as a curiosity, how big are the buildings? Is someone just Godzilla?
They're all gnome size. You're all gonna have to, except for Seraph, you're gonna probably have to squeeze in, and Umbra's not fitting in any of these buildings.
Umbra is literally Godzillaing through town. Cool. Everything is so small. This is like the Fae with pixies. Like home.
Seraph in Gnomish only to Oz, because Oz, I'm pretty sure, is the only one that speaks Gnomish. How is it? Sometimes being tall ain't the best thing in towns. Then we'll start walking. Then just start walking.
Yeah. Stitch will walk, probably with Umbra helping him not crush things or such, and or cause property damage, because this is probably not the first time I've had to deal with small towns and small folk. So, yeah, Stitch is just gonna move with Umbra, and Umbra's gonna be very, very much bull and Tokyo China Hatch town shop.
Overbuilt.
Well, at the very least, it's nice to see that this place isn't affected, at least of yet.
Yes. That's very nice to see other gnomes. I don't really get to see them very often.
So this problem goes back about a month. Makes sense with everything they've got up in the surface. Well, don't mind me as I add a new entry of a fucking side quest. We're gonna have to revisit. Just gonna put problems in Dwarven Town. Gotta visit that later.
Mm-hmm. So we just gave up on finding Darren Daenerys.
I mean, yeah.
We also haven't found the 6 children.
Yeah. Actually, it's probably going to be easy to go this way around. Come on, boy. It's a tight fit. They really like putting things close.
I mean, yeah. They built for their size. I mean, what do you want?
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's just... This is different for Umbra. It's like, this is weird.
Surf is just going to be laughing.
Yeah, this is probably the first time Stitch has had to take Umbra through a place, because he is still new to coming with her, so He's probably like, the fuck?
Like, struggling to breathe, laughing at that.
It really is just... It's just giant dog, giant bull, and Tokyo China Shop just trying not to wreck shit. And Stitch is as best she can helping him.
It's like a Great Dane trying to fit into a Chihuahua doghouse.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. And just kind of looking forward.
You know,
I
if it's going to be a problem, I can just wait at the gate. Probably
That
best. Can keep an
might
eye
have-
out.
Yeah, go ahead, bud. It probably is going to help with other people, too.
Alright then.
And he's just going to jump back over to here, because he can do that pretty easily, without much of a check. He's just going to jump back over to here to an open spot, and he's just going to go outside and plop near the gate. And, just keep an eye out. And just mentally...
As long as you don't go too far, I'll keep an eye.
Noted. Alright then, that simplifies things, but let us keep going. As long as I'm within a general radius, I should still be able to hear him, so... If anything comes into the town while we're busy, I'll at least know. So, let us go ahead on and talk with the people we need to.
Mhm. Kind of wonder how they'll react to a human speaking Gnomish.
Flint's following behind Cosmere, but he's also having to duck a lot.
Wait, because you're like 6 foot.
I am 6'6", so I am quite tall.
Yeah, I'm right there with you at 6'6".
I'm at your knees. Damn.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm having to bend quite a lot.
Yeah, Stitch is probably having to as well.
Surf is dying right now, just watching you guys struggle.
Oh, shut up. I'm sure she can still put I don't even know. All I feel is my knees aching.
Might feel just fine. My back too.
I will fucking punch you again.
I wasn't ready that time. You think you could pump me when I don't want to be punted? Also, I don't think the other gnomes would be very happy seeing a gnome being punted.
Probably not.
Even if our benefactor may actually be dead, we should probably still make friends with these people just in case he isn't.
Okay.
Wonder if I can get any deals being a fellow gnome.
1 copper off the price.
21 copper? Try and get 1 silver off.
Oh, now you're asking too much.
A silver and some mead.
Yeah, I'm still not quite done as the.
It's all good.
Take time, take
We were
time.
trying to give you some time with taking things slow and just role playing.
I'm gonna try and get a better shield. Get like a +1. Maybe a magical shield. I'll attune the robe for that.
+1 shield's not attunement.
Oh. I'm saying if I can get also just get a magical one as well.
Yeah. I imagine none of us are really able to fit in the shop of, like, we could maybe if we, like, crawled or, like, crouched down, but it's going to be uncomfortable.
I do recommend just sending all. She's the shortest.
Given I could probably
basically gonna be gagged off at a haunted house. Yeah, you're gonna have to kind of
hunch down a bit, yeah.
Yeah, hunch down a bit.
There's quite literally a proverbial crack in his knees as he has to bend into the building.
That's fun in full armor, so it's just lots of clinging. Probably not as much as it would be if it was normal armor, but still, it is noticeable.
About that sound.
Kinda, yeah. Just a lot more softer metallic. Kind of like cans moving.
Oh. Alright, well. Oh, Kubar does that. For water.
Yep. Oh, good.
Alright, I'm drinking to the occasion.
I wonder if I put on a magic show using shaped water, if I could get some money off of the other gnomes.
I doubt it's not anything they haven't seen before.
Damn. So close.
Whew, I had to get rid of a lot of crap.
Oh, good. Paladin. Oh, that's a divine. No, paladin. Creature. The main state grant them a shield absorbing an amount of damage. 3 times the points spent on land here. This shield appears once it has been absorbed all the hit points. Or at the start of the paladin's next turn. That's cool. Too bad it requires attunement.
Yeah, let's see what they have in store.
Stuff's still being added, but for what's available currently.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's those would be useful for you, definitely.
It's a shame I'm at max attunement. Granted, I can trade off a item to Umbra, but I also like the item I have currently, and it's gonna have to be a damn good thing for me to trade. Graves of the Mountain Heat Heavens. There's the Celestia. You gain a +4 bonus to all skill checks and saving throws against spells, abilities, and other effects that would knock you prone. Okay.
Yeah, those would be.
It's nifty. Feller Tree Cloak, another thing anyone can get. Cloak is infused with spirits of a felled tree. While wearing this cloak, you may expend 1 charge as a reaction to turn yourself incorporeal, making you immune to non-magical attacks until the start of your next turn. You may use an action to expend 3 charges to turn incorporeal for 1 minute. While in this state, you are immune to non-magical attacks, but cannot interact with objects. You can move through other creatures and objects, like a ghost, but you take damage if you are still in the object. Sunlight poisoning. Each time you deplete all the cloak's charges, make a DC 13 Constitution save, and a failed.
The failed tree cloak.
Yeah, it's the only one at the moment that's not a paladin or special class locked.
Well, I mean, I can take. Oh. Animated painting CR0 through 3.
Cloak Hulk's maximum of 3 charges.
Though.
And regain all expended charges. It's not up there. It's going to close and reopen.
Bag of aquatic containment. The fishing bag is returned.
I don't see my mind this time. Damn it. Having the same problem as last time.
Sunless environment. Okay.
Do this.
Yeah. Catalyze amulet.
Oh, I love that item. So nice. And it's not attunement. Oh, damn it. It says attunement. Right. Shit.
Yep. There's a basilisk sword.
It is a dagger.
Damn.
Big.
Magic dagger.
You can spend 1 charge to an additional 2 or 3 charges to turn the target to stone.
Oh, I remember that. That was in the Kobold one shot.
Yeah. That sounds like something very clockwork sword. Furnace flail.
Clockwork sword. This magic item appears to be a sword hilt. When grasping the hilt, you can use a bonus action to cause the blade to form metal and gemstones to form out of the hilt, or making the blade disappear. Clockwork strike once per turn when you hit with an attack roll using the longsword. Okay, so it's a longsword. You can use one of the following effects: flash, radiant damage, and they have to make a save or be blinded. Damn. Propulsion. The target and other creatures within 5 feet except you take 1d6 force damage. So like an AoE cleave, shock, or shocking grasp, basically, but with higher damage. Whenever you use this property, roll a 1. Whenever you use this property and roll a 1, the blade malfunctions and you suffer the same effect as the target, and the blade folds into itself and disappears, unable.
We use turn next on.
Yeah.
So we have the Dreamwalker's amulet.
Still yo. So you want some Mithridian armor?
Gauntlets of Restoration.
Ooh. Attunement. And mend objects with your touch once per turn. When you hit a non-undead, non-construct creature with an unarmed attack, that's something for...
That's for you-know-who already.
Yeah, that's something for Oz. It's a monk. It's a monk thingy.
It's straight up one of the best things for you.
You could expect to God's charges and have the target regain hit points.
As hell.
Yeah.
There's some Mithridian armor.
Yeah, there's Mithridian.
I don't think any of us have the money for that.
8 gold.
I have 69 platinum.
I have 53 platinum, but that's it.
Hag's Delight.
Also has a very cute and crazy looking artificer.
Wait, what? Hold on.
What?
Rare item. Okay, it does require attunement. That makes fucking sense.
Oh, phasing slippers.
Oh wait, no, Hag's Delight. Wait a minute, that's not the same thing. Hag's Delight.
Ring of Tranquility.
Proficient specials 1 minute. If you spend at least 1 minute continually smoking this pipe, you can use the pipe to cast Modify Memory with a DC of 21. Holy fuck. On any creatures of your choice who have remained within 20 feet of you the past minute. The spell functions as usual, except that any memory you eliminate, change, or create must be shared by all creatures targeted by the spell, and must happen within the last 10 minutes. Once you use this property, can't be used against the tools. So it's a once per day situational Modify Memory.
For where? And what?
Hag's Delight, and it's not attunement, it's just a unique item.
Effective. There's a Thunderbolt Trident.
Ooh.
Sarah.
Yeah.
1 second. Gotta refresh.
You have +1 to attack and damage roll, so it's +1. And it has
the Chain Lightning
finesse.
ability.
And it has Chain Lightning, yeah.
I'd have to give up one of my. So-
From what I can tell, it is not attunement.
It does not require attunement, from what it says. It
But the
works like
trade-off is that it's not like
Like
not like the pike. It doesn't have innate thunder damage. It just has the ability to do chain lightning.
Yep.
Mm.
It is I don't know if it is a trident. It says it's a flail.
It says flail. Is a trident.
Yeah, it's
It
kind of
might be a trident, and that just might be leftover text from its abilities. Although the difference is, well, this one doesn't have innate lightning damage. You have 3 charges of chain lightning, and you can expend. It's like a smite. It's chain lightning smite.
Yeah, so I don't have to get like a 20 for it.
Yeah, and its DC isn't bad. 15 is pretty respectable for a con save. That's not bad. That's a really good item.
That is.
Furnace Flail. Whenever you hit an attack roll using this magic flail, the target takes an extra 1d8 fire damage. Spicy. Sparks. This flail has 3 charges and regains all expended on done. When you hit a creature in an attack roll, you can expend 1 charge to shatter the target in sparks. The target must succeed a con save or be blinded for a turn until the end of your next turn. So you technically could get 2 turns of attacking someone with advantage with that. That is also not bad. But that one does take attunement. Bull. This one does require attunement. When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you do extra piercing damage. If it has dealt damage to you since the end of your last turn, so if you get hit, it's like a spiteful bow. You can use the versatile damage formula to roll the extra damage. Got it. Witch Soul. Bow has 3 charges, regains it daily. As an action, you can expend its charges to cast a spell with a DC 15. Bane, Silence, or Bestow Curse. Not bad. That's not bad.
I wish I had proficiency in those.
Transmuter's Robe. When you fail a saving throw against effect that would alter your form while wearing this magic robe, you can choose to succeed instead. Holy shit. Transmuter's Boon. The robe has 3 charges and regains all daily dawn. Bonus action, you expend 1 charge to gain the following benefits for a minute or until this property again. You gain 2d12 temporary hit points. Option 1. Option 2, your speed is doubled and your jump distance is tripled. Option 3, you gain advantage on strength, dex, and con saves and ability checks. Option 4, you gain advantage on int, wisdom, and charisma saving throws and ability checks. Holy shit, that thing's good.
So this would be very good when I...
That is like a transmuter stone on crack.
That would be very good in like 2 levels.
Yeah, only unfortunate thing is it is attunement, and it is 3,000 gold.
Yeah, that would have to be a buy another day kind of thing.
Still, something that gives you protection from polymorph or being changed, and it's just an ability you have. Because it doesn't state that ability is a reaction even. It's just, if you would fail, you can just choose to succeed.
Yep. That's
so you basically are just immune to polymorph, and you have the bonus effect of it does something active when you need it. And that lasts for basically a combat. Although the downside is its effects don't stack. Because it lasts for a minute or until you use it again. So it's 1 buff activatable, but you're immune to anything that would change you against your will, like polymorph. And you can have one of those effects active 3 times a day. That's really good. That actually would be stupid good on Seraph, even if you just spam the first effect. The potential of 24 HP that then gets turned into 48 for you, that's really good. And being able to just turn on, oh shit, there's a lot of int saves or wisdom saves and shit. You can just turn that on if you need it.
Or if I just want to bully someone, I can also turn on the strength.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that one does you too much.
Not much. I already have a +6 to saving throws on strength.
Well, that and if you're in range, you already got advantage. It's handy if you're not in range, but the chances of that are slight.
Very, very slight.
Granted, I guess even if you don't get anything for the strength, it is also con and dex for advantage for a minute. So, I mean, there is still value for that effect even.
Yeah.
You can literally become physically resistant or mentally resistant. Which, that's pretty good. Ring Tranquility. Yep. While you're wearing this ring, it is attunement. You gain advantage on saving throws against being charmed or frightened. Silence. As an action, you can surround yourself with a 10-foot radius of Aura of Silence. This functions as the spell. The effect lasts 10 minutes or until you end it as a bonus action, and it's an action to pop. Once used, this property can't be used, so it's a passive advantage on charm and frightened, and once a day, silence aura. I mean, it has the potential to be useful for assassination. 10-minute silence is pretty powerful in the right circumstance. Oh god, whoa. Oh, that's powerful. Oh, and it's not fucking attunement. Oh, there's a few things here. Cape of Mont Blanc. Once per day dimension door. Boots of Speed. Don't think it's Boost of Haste. That is the one that gives you... Yeah. If anyone wants to be a part rogue, Boots of Speed are here. But we also don't have money, so it's stuff to come back for, mostly. But... that could be potentially good for Oz if they want to just not have to ever spend Step of the Wind key to move again, because that just literally would replace it for them. It also lets you, if you want to leave, you can try to do it, because if you pop it and then move away, they have disadvantage on attacking you. It's not bad. Pretty good item. Could be handy for Oz. Cape of Mont Blanc is pretty in... It's a very pretty item in general.
Where's the... Oh, yeah, there's the camp. There's the Boots of Speed. Always good.
Yeah.
Dimensional Shackles.
Cloak of Arachnikidia.
There's a Dragon Slayer weapon.
Hey there. How's it going? It's fine grounded black silk interweave with the fitness of the While wearing it, you gain the following benefits. Buff cloak. Resistance to poison damage. You have a climb speed equal to your move speed. You can move up and down across vertical surfaces upside down without leaving your hands free. This sounds amazing for Oz. You can't be caught in webs of any sort. It can move through webs as if they were difficult terrain. You can use your action to cast the web spell. The web spell, low DC. The spell can create the webbed creature by the spell fills twice its normal area. Once used, the property can't be. So basically spider slippers, but a lot better. Poison climb speed, and you don't have to use your hands for it. So, I mean, that potentially is good for Absalon or Oz. Would be really funny for Umbra. Spider-Wolf. Spider-Wolf does whatever a Spider-Wolf does. God, I could just imagine it. We're in a cavern. The creatures, haha, we've got you outnumbered. Surprise. It just fucking tackles him from the ceiling. What the fuck? That's an amusing idea. Phasing Clipper, Smothering Cape. 33 hit points and gains all hit points daily at dawn. Whenever an attacker that can see you hits you with an attack, you can use a reaction to have the damage against you, and the cape takes the other half. Attunement item. If the cape reduces to 0, you take any remaining damage. Rug of Smothering. As a bonus action, you can speak the cape's command word to cause it to animate. Oh, that's cool. The animated cape. Cape of Smothering. So you literally can just have a Doctor Strange cape. And like a baby version of Uncanny Dodge for yourself. Except for its hit points, which remain the same in either form. The cape is under your control and acts on its own initiative count. Once per turn, you can mentally command the cape within 60 feet of you, and you aren't incapacitated. You decide the action the cape takes, moves forward to the next turn, and can issue its general commands, such as attack your enemies. The cape reverts to its inanimate form after 1 minute, or when it's knocked down to 0, you can, once used, the property can't be used until next on. That's kind of fun. That's a fun one. Small benefits from that one. Dimensional shackers. Dimensional shackers! Oh god, it's not just dragon slaying weapons, it's you can get a dragon slaying weapon of choice of its list. Oh lord. Do we need to spite any dragons? I mean, I don't know yet.
Yes. All of the dragons.
Except one. But granted, that's for Stitch's own sake, but she probably wouldn't be too happy to see that kind of sword. Oh god, would that technically work on me, Cobard?
Technically.
Because I am... Oh shit! Uh-oh! Ow. That's not a good thing to think about for the future. Uh-oh. Got it, so if I piss people off, they can have a special weapon to fuck me up. Oof. I think Stitch might even kind of cringe a little at seeing that, because... Oh god, Frostbrand Greatsword. Oh, and a longsword. And a rapier. Oh, pretty weapon. Pretty weapon upstat I can't get. Really pretty weapon. Technically, we could even get the short sword for Oz, and they could use it too. Ace of Disrupting. Undead or Fiend only. Takes extra Radiant. If it has 25 or less hit points, it has to make a Wisdom save or die. If it succeeds the save, it becomes frightened for a round. While you're holding this weapon, it sheds 20-foot radius in that. Surprised it's not attunement only for Paladin or Cleric. Huh, that's not bad. And they have Iron Stones. Hello. You can use your action to cancel a 4th level spell lower cast by a creature that you see targeting only you. Once the stone is cancelled, look down. Cancel 20 spells. It burns out. Okay, agility. What's agility do? Dexterity +2. Nifty. Okay, Fortitude is just +2 con. That'd be pretty good for Seraph. Insight. Wisdom +2. Umbra might like that, or same for Flint. Ring of Free Action. There's a Iron Stone of Insight, which is just +2 to Wisdom.
Well, I mean, that'd be quite helpful to me. Also, God damn.
Ring of Protection, Ring of Free Action. I think I'd like that one for Umbra as one of his passives. That'd be nice. I get the feeling that's going to be a problem down the road. Quite a big target. And people are going to probably start trying to slow him the fuck down because he's kind of in the offense. Giant Slayer weapons.
Figuring a wondrous power with the bronze griffin would be helpful. The gem of seeing would be excessively helpful.
You know, I'd honestly, just because it's a fun thing, and I mean, it would allow Umbra a little bit more utility, I'd actually like to get the Cat's Eye Amulet at some point. That'd be fun for him.
I mean, besides the Ion of Insight, the only thing that seems like it would be of help to me would probably be fucking Mithradine armor.
Yeah.
And
Transmuter robe, I think, is honestly equally good for anybody. Just 'cause
Yeah.
that is really strong. I mean, immunity to polymorph, while it may not come up often, that is a really nice immunity to have.
I'll be honest, the transmuter robe would definitely be cool. That would actually be the most helpful on Osmira.
Fair, yeah. That does help with a lot of Oz's problems.
A lot of temporary HP, his speed is doubled, and jump distance tripled. She can get advantage on strength, dex, or con, or intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Yeah. And there's 3 charges of that, so that can last a few fights too.
Yeah, that is quite helpful.
And then the flat or polymorph immunity is pretty nice.
How much gold do we have in total?
I've got 8. For you, brother, an 8.
Okay. What about everyone else? Who did we just lose?
You guys hear me now?
There we
Mickey,
go.
I have been talking the entire time.
I am sorry.
Oh no!
What the fuck would be good for me?
The transmuters robes, those would be the best for you.
Transmuters robes or the where are they?
Gauntlets of Restoration.
Yeah.
The Gauntlets of Restoration are similar to your old your old cursed item.
Except it's not cursed.
Except it's not cursed. You only have 7 charges, but you regain at dawn, and the item doesn't, fall with.
Yeah.
You could once per turn when you hit a non-dead or non-undead, non-construct arm strike, you can spend the Gauntlet's charge to have the target regain hit points equal to your strength dex modifier plus 1 charge, 2 or 3. Or instead of taking damage from your attack.
Yeah, and if it is a construct ally, you can, or a construct or an object, you can just have the mending spell built in.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So why don't we mark this place down somewhere so that we can come back when we actually have enough money?
Yeah, because
we are
that is also why I was putting out what is everyone's current gold count in total.
Yeah.
I have 370. 376.
376 gold.
Umbra has about, he has about like 7 wolves worth of gold in his stomach.
Anyway, okay, besides that.
I know, I'm just.
No.
So, 376 gold, 536 gold.
95 platinum. So 950.
So, I'm going to calculate it here.
But yeah, everything here is pretty expensive.
Quite literally so.
These are pretty strong.
What? You said you had 8.
Yep.
How much do you have, Abby?
903.
903. We have overall 2,773 gold.
Maybe. Do you want to try and get discount on it or no?
Well,
it's gonna be pooling most of our money, and I also don't know if Salon wants to hand over much of their money at the moment because they're looking out for themselves.
You can ask Abby; he's not gonna give you any though.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, I get that's everything I could add. So, but yeah.
Overall,
hey there! How can I help you?
Hello there.
Just looking, to be honest.
Yes, we just got off the road a little while ago from some precarious situations, and we're happening to be curious if there was any rare wares that you seem to have, and you do seem to have quite a nice collection.
Oh, yep, made all this myself.
Rather impressive.
Very impressive. I have a question for you, if you don't mind.
Sure.
If we were to, say, gather something and provide either proper payment or items for you to infuse into other items, could you potentially do that for us?
I don't mind, like, crafting material, like, items for you if you need me to, but, of course, I won't be doing it for free.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, of course not. I'm just asking if we, for example, had some sort of item from a magical beast or something and some proper payment and another item already, you could potentially craft it into something worthwhile, I assume, yes?
Yeah, I could probably potentially do that. Do you have something in mind, or is that just hypothetical?
Oh, that's right.
Little hypothetical, but we do have something that I was thinking on. I don't know who's carrying it at the moment, but
Probably me.
he
I shall
goes,
carry your burdens.
Thank you. I am physically not very strong. What if we handed over some sort of pelt of a large wolf that was able to spit cold magic energy out? What could you do with that?
Well, let me take a look at it.
Sure thing. Stitch will go ahead and probably pull out from the backpack she's got on her, like, kind of on, like, the back of her belt. She'll kind of unfurl the hide that is there, and she'll go ahead and put it on the counter for her to see.
She kind of adjusts your glasses, takes a look at it for a minute. Well, I could do a few things with this. Not sure will be much of a help, but I could definitely help infuse it in such a way that you could probably wear as a nice fur coat, keep you nice and warm and toasty in any sort of cold weather environment.
Truthfully, not bad. Could be handy, depending on things.
If you need me to make it into some sort of armor, I could probably make it some sort of leather or hide, some armor of some kind, but wouldn't be able to really do much else other than that. But it should be able to provide you resistance with the cold.
It's not bad. I mean, could be handy.
And some is glitching in or something.
I think that might be some audio coming back through.
Yeah, I think it's pinned.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Just a little distracted. Anyway.
Yeah.
And now another thing I could do for you, I could literally transfer all the magic this little, fur might have in it, and then use that to potentially infuse that magic into something else.
Oh.
Of course, doing that will just, get rid of the coat
hide
itself, but
yes. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, any, ballpark items of what it could turn into if you were to do that? Just to hear the options.
I could probably adjust your glasses again. I could probably infuse it into a weapon of some kind, add extra cold damage to it. If you need a particular armor that you want to have cold resistance to it, I could probably do that.
Okay.
Well, that definitely gives us options in the future when we come across a bit more spending cash for your expert services for that in particular.
Yes. Well, certainly get something good to think of. I mean, Stitch just kind of looks left, looks right to the group. I don't really know if we have any other plans of traveling in cold environments, but given how much that was a surprise, that honestly might be worth considering if we are traveling almost everywhere. Or going to be.
Definitely.
Well, any sort of services you need from me is going to cost you at least 1,500 gold. But I assure you, it's worth it.
Why don't we come back? Because I don't believe we even have that much money on us right now.
Speaking of money, would the queen in this city be a good place to start if we're looking for work to help out the town?
That is
Well,
also a question.
yeah, it's probably a good place to start. I think there'd probably be a notice board or something like that in the tavern. You want to take a look at it.
Also good to know. Thank you very much.
All right then.
Well, anything else I can help you with?
I think that is all for now.
Out of slight curiosity, just because possible things we might be dealing with. How much is like the general price of what would be similar things of quality to this cape over here? She'll point to like the transmuter cape. Things that are able to help with the mental side of things. We've recently come into contact with some things that could be dangerous for some of us in our group, and it is something we are now having to keep in mind for possible avenues of defense for ourselves, as I get the feeling possibly at some point down the road we might have to go deal with that problem. And having some extra defenses in that regard would be worthwhile, so getting an idea of a price would also help in that regard.
Items. So you need items to help protect you against
creatures that like to take control of your mind.
Mind controlling items.
Yeah,
I see.
That the cloak simp has a quality. It's actually rather well crafted. Nice touch with the fur coat line. But particularly the mind aspect, as we've recently come into contact with not so pleasant creatures that like to employ that tactic and can spread its connection through other creatures.
Well, I could potentially make things. I could help protect it from things like that. But nothing really is going to, keep you.
Absolutely.
100% immune from any of it. The mind's a
Obviously,
lot
magic can only
harder
go so far.
to protect than the body.
That it is indeed.
But if you need me to make such a thing again, I'll be willing to do it for a price.
Alright. Well, it's good to keep in
I
mind.
guess just
then,
put
if that
the
is
coin
an
on the table and I'll see what I can make you.
option. Fair enough. I think that's all I needed myself to know. Actually, wait, I forgot. She pulls out like an old scrappled note. Let's see, what did they tell me in the past? Oh, as a curiosity, she'll put the note down. She tries to uncrumple it a bit more. It is the request of possibly a Eldritch Claw tattoo. How much would this cost to have made?
An Eldritch Claw tattoo?
Yes. She kind of looks to Oz, This was something I was told from a prior town, I believe maybe even from the Druids. I don't remember where I got this. Something to help with... Actually, no, it was the Druids, because that's when I had him. It's something to help with physical attacks for those who are unarmed, and I had realized Umbra's not able to deal with much for magical things. So it could be something useful for you as well, Oz.
Well, not
Yeah,
particularly the kind that, creates and does magical tattoos, sorry to say.
Oh, that's fine.
More of a tinkerer.
That is quite fair. I figured it was worth a shot, as everybody has their specialties. She'll pick up the note and put it back in her pocket. Well, something to keep in mind. Well, I think, unless anyone else has any requests of possible costs of items to be made, I think that's at least all I can think of at the moment.
Nope, I think I'm good at the moment. Thank you for answering our questions, by the way.
Lovely shop you have.
It's simplistic, but it works.
Nothing wrong with that.
Sorry you have to stoop so low just to get in it, though.
It's plenty alright.
Don't get too many tall folks like sales around here.
I can imagine.
It gives me the biggest laugh ever.
Well, time to get through the door. Oh, gotta watch the tail and the horns.
Seraph is just kind of leaning against the counter, just laughing at Stitch struggling.
She doesn't seem
Wait,
to be
how
having
tall is the door?
Lower than you guys.
It's like
Yeah,
4
we're
foot.
Yeah, probably having to crawl through it to an extent.
4 foot. Oh, that's not too bad for me.
I don't like
am
this.
crouched over, but
It's not too bad for me either. I'm actually shorter than Abby, so.
yes, you are.
I'm having to probably crawl.
It's not so
Yeah.
bad that you literally have to,
2 inches
get off the
makes a
ground
whole
just
lot
to
of
get through the
difference.
door, but,
To get through comfortably with horns and a tail, I probably do have to crawl.
Then there's me over here just strolling through, very happy.
Yeah.
Stitch, I'm very sorry, but that's hilarious.
I mean, sometimes
I'm
the
just-
environment is a thing you have to deal with.
So should we go to the tavern first, then to meet with the queen real quick? Or request the meeting with the queen?
What time is it? What time is it?
Yeah, that is a good question.
in game or
Because my clock stopped
Yeah,
working.
in game, because it stopped. The clock stopped.
Yeah, I know what time it is, IRL.
Oh,
yeah, the clock did stop for some reason. I don't know why, but it is 7:44.
Is that AM or PM?
It's
AM.
AM.
Okay.
What? I heard AM and then I heard PM. What?
It's AM.
It is AM.
Oh my
so
god.
they'll be awake. So I'd prefer we go warn them, because that is something they should know of, I believe, sooner rather than later.
Yeah, probably.
alright. So start walking to the castle.
Yeah. As we're walking to there, Stitch will... Man, I don't imagine I'm farther than a mile. I'll check in with Umbra and see if he's seen anything.
Okay, well, it is getting around stopping time. Do you guys want to... Wrong one.
Call around here.
I mean, I'm fine if you guys are wanting to keep going or if you're wanting to stop. Either way, I'm okay.
Either
I'm
one's
gonna do
fine
the
with
don't
me.
cancel today.
I have an appointment early tomorrow, so I probably gotta go to bed.
Okay.
I mean,
But I mean, Oz is being really dumb right now, so she's like in
Yeah.
her own dimension today.
Which Flint is just holding her hand and walking her everywhere.
Yeah. The brain says that she was. Really.
That's brain.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't care. I could probably stay up later. It's not a huge deal, but
I mean, as long as you're, if you need to go to bed for it, you need to go to bed. We understand.
Yeah, it's all good. It gives me a chance to like get maps and things set up.
Yeah, because I imagine this probably wasn't fully set up for everything.
He didn't expect
Alright,
way.
Yeah.
I hope you did expect her to say nope to the mind flare. Just said nope, 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 nope.
I mean, I think that if it was just mind flares, I don't think that'd be crazy. It's a little up there. It's a little up there.
I'm
But
about
it's
to
still-
say.
No,
You
no,
don't
I
realize-
I
I
wouldn't
have a
recommend
tendency-
it.
I have a
But
tendency to
Fucking
think
with
meeting with
Mother
something.
Brain would just be plain out suicide.
Mother Brain is suicide. I'd say that's even worse than the fucking possibility of what Chaos Brune's dealing with. By a
Which,
lot.
yeah.
I'm just saying, if I miss the stream that Claire comes back, you gotta tell me if she's wearing the flower crown.
Who is?
Claire.
I mean, most likely.
Probably.
It would be
I haven't
hilarious.
seen Claire.
The Cantonese.
If we come across death again, be it casually or her just popping up to be like, I come to fight you again.
Yeah. I guess as a possible sending off point for tonight, does Umbra see anything at the entrance or are the guards fucking with them any?
I'll get back to that.
Oh, goody.
But anyway, yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and like just stop there for the day, so I can at least get things set up.
Okay. Now I'm slightly worried for